Dear students, how are you everyone? I think all are well by the grace of Almighty God. From Alfadanga AZ Government Virtual School, I would like to welcome all of you in my virtual class. Dear students, I would like to welcome. Before starting my class, I would like to introduce with you. I am Milon Kumar Sarkar, teacher, Alfadanga Arifuzzaman Government High School, Alfadanga Faridpur. Dear students, today before you can see a topic. What's that? That is right forms of verb. Dear students, this is a very important topic for class 9 and 10 especially. So let's get started. After completing this class, you will be able to write right forms of verbs in the exam. Dear students, here is some verbs before you. The first one, that is collect. Second one, that is approach. Third one, neglect. Fourth one, prepare. Number fifth, that is rate. Then do, understand, answer, memorize, and think. Dear students, here is the text for you. I would like to read out for you. Many students dash their studies from the beginning of the year. When the examination dash, they start dash very seriously. Sometimes they dash notes from their friends. Most of the time they get their notes dash by their private tutors. They dash these notes without dash. As a result, their power of dash does not develop. If they find any new question in the examination, they can't dash it properly. As a result, many students can't do well in the examination. If they had read seriously from the very beginning of the year, they dash better result in the examinations. So dear students, in this way you can get your question in the examination. So now first we would like to put the verb word in the blanks according to the meaning of the text. Then we will use grammatical rules, and this way we will be able to solve this question. So dear students, here you can see many students dash their studies from the beginning of the year. So which verb word will be suited here? I think all guess that would be neglect. Then when the examination dash, they start dash very seriously. When the examination dash, that means approach, they start dash, they start read very seriously. Dear students, already I told you, just we put the verb only, we do not use any grammatical rules here. And after putting this verb word, and then we will solve using grammatical rules. Okay, so carry on, dear students. Sometimes they dash notes from their friends. Sometimes they collect notes from their friends. Most of the time they get their notes prepared by their private tutors. They dash these notes without dash. That means they dash these notes without dash. They memorize these notes without understand. As a result, their power of dash does not develop. Their power of think, just it can be here used here, does not develop. If they find any new question in the examination, they can't answer it properly. As a result, many students can't do well in the examination. If they had read seriously from the very beginning of the year, they do better result in the examination. Dear students, already we have putted all the verbs, 10 verbs in the 10 blanks. Now I would like to put according to the rules. So here you can see many students neglect their studies from the beginning of the year, and dear students, this text is in present simple. So I think you have get the idea, the start and some clues here. Most of the time they get and these way count. So the students, these most of the sentences are in present simple tense. So that is why we can gauge that is the present simple. And many students, it's plural number. When you find plural number, the neglect this form will not change. That would be neglect their studies from the beginning of the year. Okay, then when the examination approaches, so here you can see, dear students, the examination, that is third person singular number, and after third person singular number we just use with the verb s or es. So dear students, you can find also here approach the verb word, and after the verb word you can get ch, that means o s s s s i c h x or z. In the meantime we use es. So dear students, this verb turn into like that, a process. Okay, the start, and then after a verb, when you use the another verb, in the meantime we just change it and we just use ing with the verb. So after getting a verb, and then if you want to use another verb, in the meantime you have to add ing with the verb. So that would be reading. Okay, very seriously, sometimes they dash collect notes from their friends. That means here you can find they, the subject here. So they, after they, you shouldn't use any s or es. Okay, so that would be collect, and the same way it will be collect notes from their friends. And then most of the time they get their notes prepared by their private tutors. Their students, here a clue for you. Here is the get, the verb word get. After get or got, the verb will be third form. So here prepare, that would be prepared. So you have to memorize that, the rules, that is after get, after subject, and if you find get, and then when you use another verb after get, in the meantime you have to use third form of verb. By their private tutors. Okay, so they memorize their notes without dash. So that student without understand, here is the verb. So they memorize. So here is their students memorize, it won't be changed. So that would be memorize. Okay, and then these notes without, without, it's a preposition, and the rule of right forms of verb, that is after preposition you have to add ing with the main verb. So understand, that is the main verb of you, and so you have to add ing with the verb understand. So that would be understanding. Okay, so here is that for you. So as a result, their power of knowledge, power of think, here you can see the students, already we discussed about after preposition you have to add ing with the verb. So here you can see power of it's a preposition, and then here is the verb is think, so you have to change like that, thinking. So thinking does not develop. That means as a result their power of thinking does not develop. So then, dear students, if they find any new question, if they find any new question in the examination, they can't answer it properly. So dear students, this verb word, that is answer, it won't be changed. Why? Because you find can or can't, after modal auxiliaries, it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. And after these modals, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, ought, need, dare. So these, if you find this modal, and if it's positive or negative, and after that the verb will be the present form of verb. So here you can see the answer, that would be constant here. That means answer it properly. As a result, many students can't do well in the examination. If they had read seriously from the very beginning of the year, they dash do better result in the examination. Dear students, here's the clue. Here you can see, if they had read seriously, if they had read, so it is a third conditional, so if they and then had and read, so seriously, it's a third conditional in this sentence. So after a subject of this statement, here you can get the subject, and you have to use could have or should have, and after verb you should use the third form of verb. So they could have or should have, that means they would have done better result in the examinations. Dear students, I think you all have understood about the topic. Now I would like to tell you how will you write it on your examination script. So here you can just you can see a page, and here you have to you have to draw a margin like that, and then answer to the question number 4. Class 9 and 10, your in second paper you have the question on number 4. So here just like you write this way, and you can draw a margin under the line. Okay, so here, and then just you write like that, number A, neglect; B, that would be a process; C, reading; D, collect; E, prepared; F, memorize; G, understanding; H, thinking; I, answer, and then that is would have done. So dear students, in this way just you write your answer. You shouldn't reproduce the text again. Okay, so dear student, take care of yourself, follow the health and hygiene, and for participating in my class I would like to thank all of you. Thanks for watching.